Hey everyone, Kelly Mahler, occupational therapist, and I'm here to talk about toileting, or in other words, potty learning, potty training. It's one of our most frequently asked questions, especially getting into this interoception space. Interoception is the sense in our bodies that help us know how our body feels, and is very instrumental in learning how to pee and poop. And so one of the common questions that we hear a lot is like, why does my child resist using the toilet? And I think that's a really great question. Or sometimes we even hear like my child was doing fine and now all of a sudden like everything fell apart when it comes to pottying. What's going on? And so I think that it's important to talk about like potty learning isn't really just about knowing what to do. It's about like the body feeling safe enough to let go, to cooperate with us. And so today I wanted to share 3 body-based reasons why a child might be struggling or resisting to toilet, from an interoception or how our body feels approach. And really this is all about our nervous system and how safe our nervous system feels. Is it in a state of fight, flight, or freeze, or is it in a phase of feeling really safe? So number one, many times pain or discomfort can be present when it comes to peeing and pooping. So if peeing and pooping hurts, if there's like constipation, or if there's straining, or a history of painful bowel movements, or maybe urinary tract infections, the body quickly learns that toileting equals danger, that peeing equals pain, pooping equals pain. And the body is responding out of protection, but many times it might then hold in stool, or avoid using the toilet or resisting. And it's not really defiance, it's the body's way of protecting itself. And it doesn't make it easy, but it's just helpful to understand why it's happening. And so it just kind of breeds a little bit more empathy that instead of interpreting that resistance to go as a behavior, a purposeful behavior, we can consider what the body's trying to tell us, that the body is simply trying to avoid something that feels bad or has felt bad in the past. Now, the good news is there's lots of ways that we can address pain and underlying medical needs so that pee and poop doesn't have to hurt, and we can update the way that the body remembers toileting and the way that it feels in the body. So number 2 is sensory overload in the bathroom. And let's just face it, like the bathroom is a sensory like nightmare for many people. There's so many intense sensory experiences. There's loud flushing and echoes and bright lights and cold seats and smells and hand dryers and feet dangling. And there's just like so much overstimulation, and it's very easily can contribute to, again, this discomfort, this lack of felt safety in the body. A child might begin to understand that that pee, the poop in the bathroom is starting to, again, be connected with feelings of discomfort. This time it's from a sensory standpoint. So when that sensory world or experience in the bathroom feels like too much, that nervous system again shifts into protection mode, and that person might just automatically resist wanting to go into that sensory environment. And so again, we can do lots of things to update that experience for a person, and really start to experiment and try to be very curious about what things in the environment can we adjust and see what impact it has on a person's experience, their body experience, how their body feels. Okay, number 3 is not understanding what the body is doing or feeling. And I see this so much in my work, that a lot of times predictability is key, or like really understanding what's happening. And many times kids don't really understand what is going on when it comes to peeing and pooping. Like, what is this like brown stuff coming out of my butt? Like, it can be scary. And so really empowering kids with knowledge about what's happening in their body. You can read books, watch little cartoons about it, just talk about your own experiences with pee and poop can really build predictability. And we know that when something's predictable, we understand why something's happening, that can many times support a person feeling safe. And so what comes along with understanding what's going on and what's happening in the body is also, how does it feel in your body? So maybe sometimes people might feel pressure when they have to pee, or maybe they feel warmth, or they get a wiggly feeling. It's going to be different for every single person. So not only exploring what is happening in the body, but how does it feel to your body? How does pee feel in your body? How does poop feel in your body? We know it's so different for many people, and we have lots of resources on interoception and toileting that we'll link below in the notes, in the comments. But so just in general, I think it's really important to think about, does a person feel safe when it comes to using the toilet? So really encourage yourself to reflect upon that. Are they safe from pain? Are they safe in that sensory environment? Are they safe in understanding what their body is doing and feeling? I think when we really go through a lens of felt safety, that readiness can grow from the inside out. So until next time.